One thing I want to talk about regarding safety, just a few really easy thing to do for self-defense. When you are being approached and you feel like you're threatened, most people stand with their feet together. What you want to do is you want to spread your feet out shoulder width to distribute your weight evenly across your body. It's really important. Because if your feet are together, someone can just come up and basically push you, and you're going to fall back. If your feet are together, they're going to push you and you're going to fall back. If your feet are apart and they push you, it's not going to happen. You have more of control over your body weight. Your body weight is centralized. So that's like really important. There's some more tips, so take a look at them. Glad to see everybody on Hump Day Wednesday. Soon, we're going to be having a demo by a third-degree black belt in Taekwondo, who I can say proudly is my baby brother. And he's going to show us some things, and show some things that I'll probably be the guinea pig. He showed me, but it's easier when you have two people doing these demos, especially when it comes to self-defense. So I'm looking forward to that in September. So that's something you want to keep an eye out for. We're going to be in his studio doing it in Colorado. So everybody, as long as the Colorado trip goes as planned. Woo, wasp. Anyway, take a look at these next tips. Learn them, practice them with your husband or your wife or your kids. Teach your kids, and prepare yourself for things that may be out of your control and a perpetrator is trying to get you. This is OTWP. Well, it's hump day, it's Wednesday, and it's that time that I started doing this premiere every Wednesday, kind of a hangout, sit on the porch and talk thing. I think that we've really been having a lot of fun times on the OTWP, and I'm thankful for each one of you, and I hope you all had a wonderful 4th of July. We just decided to stay at home and watch movies and watch the fireworks. You can see them all around us. So we had a nice evening. I hope you all enjoyed the 4th of July video. Well, maybe I'll do a short live stream. I'm recording this before Wednesday, obviously. I don't know. I look at prepping sometimes and I just think that all the things that we need to do, right? And sometimes what I want to talk about today is how overwhelming people get. I dropped into a live stream, which I haven't had a lot of time to do, but I dropped into one last night. And somebody was calling the channel creator a scaremonger. That's a new one. But anyway, fearmonger, scaremonger. And they really are far from that. They come with a lot of great news articles and stuff. I'm talking about Marv. People like him, people hate him, whatever. I enjoy some of his shows. I think Marv brings it. He brings a lot of news articles. He used to do a lot of actual survival stuff, but now he does, news. He found his niche and he does news. But I think so many people, get overwhelmed when you hear the word prepping, right? And I don't really think that we need to be overwhelmed. I think that there is a lot of propaganda. There's a lot of nonsense going on, and I think the most important thing we can do is to keep doing the things that we feel, that each one of us And each one of us is on a totally different prepping journey. I mean, some people are prepping for doomsday or the apocalyptic, and I kind of have a little bit of that in me. I will admit I kind of have that a little bit in me because honestly, folks, so many things are happening. It's like, are we preparing for doomsday? Are we preparing for a nuclear war? Are we preparing for a war right here in the United States? But I think the main thing that I want to say to each and every one of you is that, don't get overwhelmed. Take days, take 2, 3 days, take whatever you need to enjoy life, to go fishing. You're still prepping. You're prepping food, you're prepping skills, and you learn where your weaknesses are. And I think that's a huge thing, is learning where your weakness could be. We have our own obstacles being out here in the forest. A lot of people are like, well, you guys don't have to worry about this, or this. But we have to worry about and be concerned about that we really are on our own. I have a couple concerns. And one of them is a fire in the forest. And with as many acres that we have around us, we would have to get out of Dodge real quick and really fast, and be ready to get out of Dodge, right? So we do have cat cages, dog kennels, portable ones. We have our bug out bags in our vehicle at all times. Once in a while, we'll take it out and go through it or something like that, but we keep them in our vehicles. I think that so many times I think that's the big thing about prepping, is knocking some of those things down off your list. And if we had to, we could jump in the car. We know we have water. We know we have food. We know we have protection. We know we have tools. We know we have a first aid kit in there. And getting those things prepped and having a plan is really, really important. Without a plan, without being able to say in less than 5 minutes we could get out of Dodge, we could be sitting in the middle of a 350 to 500 acre forest fire. And that would be the worst case scenario. But we also have the other thing about that, we're really on our own out here. And I'm sure many of you that are single feel like you're on your own. The most important thing I can tell you is to get a support system. Figure out who around you could be a support system. You don't have to tell them you're prepping. You don't have to tell them why you're prepping or why you're talking to them about certain topics. Just talk. Get to know the people around you. That's really important. An online mag is great, but a local mag, a mag of, hey, I need a ride to the store, my car broke down. Hey, I got eggs. I heard you have a bunch of tomatoes. You want to do a little bartering. So you start building up those relationships. And I think even here on the YouTube platform, building up relationships within channels, within chats is very important. I'm not telling you to go and meet them all. I'm not saying that, because you don't know who you're meeting. Anybody can put up an avatar and not even be them, right? So I do think that it's important that we take safety steps as well, online and offline. I also think that when everything really does break down, like say we have boots on the ground here in the United States, we're going to see ugly come out. And we're going to see that from preppers. We're going to see it from homesteaders. We're going to see it's going to be survival of the fittest. And we have become such a self-consumed country that many people, all they're going to worry about is me, me, me. And I think that I can understand that. And of course I'm going to be worried and concerned about me and dragonflies. But I also think it's important to have camaraderie. And I learned that in the Navy. Camaraderie is so important. Learning to work within a group, even if you don't particularly like the whole group, right? Learning to work within that group and having close acquaintances, close friends, so that you have that support system. And I think that's like really something we all need to step back and think about. If you're staying home ever since the pandemic and you've lost contact with your neighbors or with the person that lives next door, maybe it's time for you to go over and say hi. Maybe it's time to know who's living by you. Maybe it's time to be a little more alert in your neighborhoods. And, even out here, I watch vehicles. I watch when we come up the road, is there a new vehicle up and down this road? And things stand out to me. Is there any kind of vandalism? Is there anything going on in town, which is about a, 15, 20-minute drive for us? Is there things going on in town that are suspicious or different? Is there new people moving into town that seem like maybe they're not the most upstanding person because of the way they're acting? And I think that being alert of your surroundings will save your ass. I think being alert, going out in public, even taking walks, you better be on point. I just watched a video today, elderly man just walking along taking an evening stroll by himself. And it was absolutely terrible what this guy did. He opened the door and came out of the vehicle and attacked him. So you're just walking along nonchalant and don't notice that somebody's right there in a vehicle waiting to perpetrate a crime on you. I think with the way the crime rate's going up, we all better be on point about what's going on around us. There's a time and a place to check your phone or text somebody. It's not out in public anymore. And I can say something else about safety. Lock your doors. Lock your doors of your vehicle. Lock your doors of your home. Lock your door of your garage. Check your windows. Make sure they're all locked. Sometimes things happen. Like I accidentally left a window open one time. And we were glad I did because we had to break into our RV. And I had to climb through the window, which was rather exciting, right? It wasn't too much fun. But, it's really important to go around and check those windows and those doors, shake, rattle, and roll them a little bit, and make sure that your windows and doors are locked. There's so much when it comes to safety. Carry your wallet in your front pocket. And ladies, stop leaving your purses in your grocery cart unattended for even 10 seconds. Put it on your shoulder or don't bring it into the store. I don't even know what to say anymore about this in 2023. I've seen so many in Springfield, in West Plains, in small rural communities leave their purse, turn their back, go get something, come back, and think their purse is going to be there. Sooner or later, it's not going to be. Because there's going to be more and more opportunist theft. Because people are getting desperate. And when you have desperate people, you have crazy things happen. When you have desperate people, you have more and more crime. When food goes up and people cannot get the food they need to feed their families, crime is going to go probably triple what it is right now. And that's a scary thought. Because crime is out of whack. It's off the chart. Well, I was a little long-winded. Not that long-winded, but I don't know. I've just been thinking about safety and what we all can do to make things better. Be alert. That is your number one thing. And even in your vehicle, be alert. Be alert when you walk up to your vehicle. Be alert when you get in your vehicle. Lock your doors immediately. And stay safe. Because the crime is going to shoot off the chart. West Coast, 1,100% increase. Throughout the Midwest, 400% and 500% increase. East Coast, 900% increase. And we're going to do a crime report real soon. I'm having a live stream on OTWP TV News this week. I think it'll be Thursday. May do it in the morning or the evening. I'm not sure yet, but I'll post it as soon as possible. We have some lineups. We're going to be really going down the rabbit hole and kind of enjoying July every Friday night, having kind of a conspiracy night with different topics like we did last week, talking about the Freemasons. The next 3 weeks are going to be a little different. Each one is going to be different than the first one. But I have some things that we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the Committee of 300. We're going to talk about just some symbols, some more symbols that are all around us that we may not think of. So I hope that you enjoy the Wednesday hump day, and I hope that you're humping it. That might not have came out right. I hope you're doing the dang thing on a daily basis. Prepping is a way of life. It's not turn on today, I'm prepping, and tomorrow I'm not. Every single day you should be doing something for your prepared life. And I hope that you are. I hope that each and every one of you and all of us a year from now can say, we're here, we're still here. And the ones that we lose along the way, may they rest in peace. I miss many of them. But the thing is, folks, is we're going to lose good people. If it's from illness or from the Jabberoo or from whatever it is, we're going to lose good people. But when it all boils down, all we got is each other. And all we got is today. So make today count and every day count. That's really important. And make sure that you're always walking in faith and not fear. Because faith is of God and fear is of the devil. And the old devil is in full-blown tilt. And I'm not letting him get to me. I'm going to keep on doing things and I'm going to keep on enjoying life. We do have a fishing trip this month too. And so you'll be going on another fishing trip. Hopefully it's better than the last one. I need some dang catfish. But God bless you from here in the Ozarks to wherever you're at. Make every single day count, folks. Don't give up on the people that aren't prepping. Maybe something you say or do can wake them up before it's too late. God bless you all. Until I see you again, my friends. Keep doing the dang thing. And whatever you do, hey, go and buy you some long-term food. It's really important because they're attacking our food supply big time. But anyway, till I see you again, God bless.
I said I want to leave to see the mountains. I said I really want to hit the road.
Okay, so what?
But no matter what I said, it's all just in my head. In reality, I've yet to go. 'Cause I think I'll do it later. Better now to wait